Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to day four's challenge, which is our um, do not disturb day. And as you received in the email, and I think that's Maya joining. Hold on one second, guys. Invite.
Hi. Sorry about that. For some reason, it was not showing up for me.
Oh, I could hear you. Hi.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
You're looking good today.
Oh, thank
Hi,
you.
Amia.
Say hi.
How's my baby? How's my baby?
Good. We're just hanging out in our backyard, just relaxing.
That sounds
Um,
lovely.
so as I was saying, welcome to day four. Boundary do not disturb, and we are talking about our devices that we constantly have with us in our hands. We constantly think about it to check our phones, to see our notifications, and it just takes up a lot of our time and energy and just our whole like brain capacity to like, even if you're trying to do a task, you're kind of doing it half-ass if you're trying to look at your
Right,
phone.
and just not being present, right?
Right.
Like
So it's
being in
just
the
about
moment.
being conscious. And my thing was 2 weeks ago, I took off all my notifications to my social media, because of course I did like to see, oh, who likes my photo, who commented, but it literally took all day to watch all those things, and it was like, without knowing, it was driving me crazy. And so when I did that, and my phone kind of just went like silent, and now it just, I feel so good because it's,
Yeah.
only the important phone calls or whatnot, or it's just I choose when I want to look at my social media. And for example, I'll give myself, let's say, 15 minutes. No, like 5 minutes. And that's still a long time, but when you're doing throughout the day, you could easily be an hour on there. So,
Right. It's easy to
um,
get sucked in. Yeah.
exactly.
Um,
So,
so something that I do, like I haven't had notifications for social media in a long time, but I recently, probably like 2 months ago, um, I took, I have a few different email addresses for different things, and there's one in particular that gets a lot of junk, and there's certain people that use just that email. As I've kind of cleansed my life, I've started new email addresses as I've been going in different directions. So I actually removed one email address that was getting a lot of junk and a lot of kind of negative energy, and that like alleviated so much stress. Like I was getting like this really negative relationship with my phone, like dreading when I saw, because I know Michaela's not like this, but I can't stand having the little like red circle that says that I have an unread message. Michaela has like 20,000, but I can't stand it. So like anytime that I saw that, I would be like, oh my God, like I gotta make it go away. So anyway, I removed that, which is like an email address that was getting like 20 to 30 messages at least a day, and most of it being junk or people that don't fill me up. And then I kept like my health coaching email address and then a new personal email address that very few people use. So that was amazing. And then I also have been doing like on my phone, I have it set up so that well, certain people uh, in your text messages, you can have certain people set up to be on do not disturb, like permanently. So,
yeah,
which means basically like your phone doesn't ding or vibrate, or and it doesn't even like show up, like, if you press your home
that's the
button, it
best
doesn't even like
idea.
show up, and then you see like, yes, I do see the little red little thing that says that I have a message, but I have to dig a little bit further to see that. And then the other thing that I did is, but you can't do the do not disturb all the time with just one phone number, like for a phone call, but you can for text message. And then the other thing that I did is I set up my phone to go on do not disturb like every single day from 7 in the evening until 8:30 in the morning, except for my favorites. So
That I've
my
used
phone
as
will
well.
ring if
Yeah.
I don't know, I have like, I don't know, 10 people on my favorites list. And if it's an emergency, so like if the same number calls multiple times, it will come through. So that has been so amazing. Like, I feel like I'm not so attached
And
to it,
you're not a
and
slave to
able
your
to just,
phone. Yeah.
right. And I'm able to just have my evening to myself. You know, if I choose to, I can, you know, have,
If you have
a
the space.
conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're bored, if you're really bored and have no other self-care things that you can
Right.
do, which
Right.
I wanted to say, when you do create this space, you're going to see that you have a lot of time, because out of habit, we look at our phone because we get bored. So you have to sort of set yourself up with some healthy, quick self-care things that you can do. For example, do some breath work, or you know, just allow yourself to daydream and use your own imagination rather than using the internet and, you know, getting trapped into that, oh, you know, I should be doing this, I should have that. You know, when in reality, we have everything we need, you know, within us. And, hi, baby. And so with this free time, what I'm trying to say is just create maybe like 5 things that you can sort of like jump to when you're like, okay, you know, I wanted to look at my phone, but I should be doing something else. And you can just try different things. So just play around with that, because you will have the space and the clarity. And, you know, when you do daydream, you might get more inspired, and you might get more creative within your business or in your life or with your kids. And it's a beautiful space to live in.
Yeah.
So
another thing that I've been doing is I'll take, because I work from home, so I will take a break and I will leave my phone at my desk, and I'll go get a snack, and then I'll like walk barefoot to the mailbox to like ground myself. Like, it's just a simple thing that
we're
takes me
grounding
like
ourselves
a minute.
now.
Yeah, so it's just like a simple thing that takes a minute, and so it's just really important to have that space from our devices and from negative energy in general.
Yeah. No, one last thing that I consciously do, and I did it today, was when I feed Amia her bottle, sometimes, you know, it's easy to get in the habit to get on social media and you know, do that. But in reality, and you know, I have this beautiful baby that I should be, you know, enjoying. And so I for the past, I would say, week, even when I put her to sleep, I put my phone on the other side of the room so I could just look at her. She's only going to be so small for so little. And I really enjoy these moments. I watch her fall asleep, and it's those moments that I catch because I am present that I, you know, cherish this whole process of being a mother. And it's super cool, actually.
Right.
So, so yeah, and she loves it because she loves me being present. And I'm also teaching her, you know, of course we do use our phones, but I don't want her to be, you know, just gravitating towards my phone because she sees me do it all the time.
Right.
So
yeah, like any like moment of silence, like, oh my God, I have to, like, I feel like it's a social epidemic where like, oh my gosh, I'm in an elevator with another person, I'm gonna look at my phone, or
crazy,
like,
crazy.
It's just like,
I know.
So it's okay, like, to have, like, maybe look at people or smile at them, or like, whatever,
open up a conversation.
Talk to a stranger. Like, how's your day going?
Happiness is about connection to our community, and that could be with anyone. You know, you never know whose life you could change. And also another thing is I read my own books in front of her, so she knows, you know, books are cool, and mommy reads them. Sometimes I read them out loud. Sometimes I give her, you know, her own book to munch on, because that's what she does.
I love chewing on books.
Exactly.
Why not?
No, so
awesome.
So yes.
Yeah, so we would love to hear from you guys in the comments about what you're doing to incorporate Do Not Disturb into your lives. We gave you a lot of different examples and a lot of the benefits. So we'd love to hear about how that is going for you. Oh, and then yesterday, one more thing I did, and I shared the link, I think, under the Facebook Live yesterday, is there's this website, it was like Unread or something like that, but it's an email service, like, to unsubscribe.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
Because I have my real estate license, and I am on like the local, like the Portland Board of Realtors list, and I get so many emails, so many. So yesterday I unsubscribed from 300. Keep in mind, I did this like in March.
And does this delete all the messages?
What's that?
Does this delete like the previous messages
It
from
doesn't
them?
delete the previous messages, but it unsubscribes you from the list so that you don't get anything. So like my email has been so cleaned up just from
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But I did it like back in March when Kate did her Do Less experiment. That was one of the things.
Right.
And I thought I had done a good job, but obviously like there was more to be done. so that's another way of like do not disturbing.
Right. I like that. And also what I do with my emails
is not read them
today. I actually have like a separate email for all my, like I would say junk emails, like if I want to get in, you know, like just for whatever. And I have like my personal email, and it's just like categorized that way so I can prioritize and look at certain ones first. Woo.
Yeah.
Like this little
absolutely. Yeah, that's great.
All
right, so we look forward to hearing from you all about how you're incorporating this and how the boundary challenge is going for you overall. And we will talk to you again tomorrow.
Yes, and hopefully you could share with some of your friends and family who you can see they need some boundaries, and you could give them your own lesson in this topic.
And this is going to be an ongoing thing. So anybody that joins that goes to that opt-in for the challenge, they'll go right into it. Even though we're not right on the same day with them.
Exactly. So we love you, and have a beautiful day. So be mindful of how you use your devices. Do not text and drive. Do not check your phone at flights. And enjoy the free time. And we love you.
All right. Bye.